Hello everybody and welcome to an update video. Now you're probably wondering why I'm doing an update video now of all times. A lot of things have been happening recently and I think you guys should be informed of what's been going on. So, you should know that by now that I have started a new Let's Play for the Subspace emissary in Brawl. And the reason I'm doing that is, as I've said in the LP, that I'm doing it to build up to Smash Bros. 4 for the Wii U. And also, another reason why I did it is because my internet in the games room where I record, the internet for some reason in the room is busted. Like it doesn't like to work at all now. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm not sure when it's going to be fixed. I'm hoping soon, but the thing is, for both Sonic 06 and Pikmin 3, the next recording sessions for both of those games, both of those are going to have a guest, and I can't do that if the internet is bugged out. I could potentially do post commentary, but the thing is, the computer I use to edit and all that is next to the kitchen, and people could easily go in and out of the room, and people would probably usually go like, "Oh, what are you doing? What's going on?" and stuff like that, and it will just cause kind of not work well. And the thing is, both of those games are blind, and doing it post kind of ruins the whole purpose of being a blind LP. So I think that's one of another reason. Well, the main reason really why I started to do Subspace, and also because we're getting really close to the release of the Wii U game, so yeah, there's that, and because I can't record the other LPs at this point in time because of the reasons I just said. I can easily record them, but as I said, the next episodes are going to be with a guest, so I can't really do anything about that right now. Also, since I'm doing reviews now, so right now I'm in the process of editing a Sonic Lost World Wii U review, and all the stuff is recorded. I have all the voice clips recorded, all the gameplay recorded, all that. It's in the editing process right now, and what else? I'm also in the process of writing a review script for Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks, and I am going to be doing reviews of all the MLP episodes and stuff. Like when Season 5 rolls around and starts up, I'm going to be doing a review, not a super long review, but a 3-minute long review for each episode. It really depends on how much I have to say, and from what I've written so far, I think the Rainbow Rocks review has been turning out pretty well. It's not super good, I think. Well, I've done 4.5 pages so far, and it's good so far, but we'll see how it turns out, because I've done game reviews in the past which are kind of bad, and I started doing them again, starting with Spider-Man, and Lost World, and now Rainbow Rocks. Even though, back to that in a sec, but back then I kind of just winged it and just played random levels, which wasn't really the best way to go. So now I have a full script, well, I record the gameplay footage first, write the script in college usually in my breaks, because I have like 2 to 3 hour breaks in college, so I need something to pass the time, and I feel I've gotten much better with reviews, because whereas in the past I just winged the whole thing, now that I actually think to now that I actually write a script, I can like think about what I want to say and the things I want to bring up and stuff like that. It's easier to structure the review because you can think more when you're writing. Like when you're writing for a review, you have the chance to when you're writing for a review, you can like formulate your plans, I guess, together. It's easier to structure it. So like, okay, now I'll talk about the story. I'll talk about the gameplay. I'll talk about music, characters, gameplay mechanics, stuff like that. It's easier to structure it that way, which is why I've given it another shot. Like, I always thought that reviews weren't my thing, but then I gave it another shot, and it's not going to be super common, like, it's still going to be, like, occasional. Like, reviews are going to be occasional, and not super rare, but they're not going to be, like, really common either. They're kind of in a middle ground. Like, I like making them, but they take a lot of time and effort to put together, so you're only going to see them, like, occasionally. Like, I don't know how often, but as much as possible. Because keep in mind, I also have Let's Plays, and now the podcast series, which that takes up a couple of hours usually, because we record now in about 2-hour sessions or so, something like that. It really depends, but that takes up quite a bit of time. Well, it's fun to do, but it takes up time, and more so in the editing process, because, well, editing the actual video, that doesn't take long. I'm talking about podcasts in particular here. But exporting or rendering the videos, that takes ages. Like, literally, episode 3 kit went out today, I think. Well, I had to leave it rendering all night yesterday because it's an hour and a half long video, I believe, and that takes forever for Adobe to render for me. It's mostly because of my computer specs and all that, but rendering in general just takes a while for me. And well, my internet is relatively fast. Like, no matter how long a video is, it doesn't take that long to upload at all. Like, the longest now is like 30 minutes for me, whereas before it was like 120 minutes. So yeah, it's a huge improvement. Rendering is still super slow though, and that's like why I can't like mass upload. If I could, I would schedule the heck out of my stuff. Like, okay, I can upload all this, schedule this to go up on Monday, this goes up on Tuesday, this goes up on Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, you get the point. If I could render videos quicker, I could be able to do that, but as of now, rendering does take a long time, and I can't do much to prevent that from happening. And also, I believe I'm pretty much a full-on member over at 5th Gen Comms now, and I've been recording a couple games for the channel. I've done DuckTales Remastered, Crash Bandicoot 2. I plan on doing Banjo-Kazooie at some point, and Crash 3, and some other stuff. And yeah, I've been focusing on editing those playthroughs as well, which takes up not too much time, but well, keeping into consideration about the rendering process, it does take quite a bit of time, because when I render a video, I can't make another video. I can't edit something else while another video renders. When a video is rendering, it locks it there, and you can't do anything else in the program. So I can't really do anything until like a Crash 2 video finishes. So yeah, and you know, it is fun being there. Seasbury and Comms is fun, but it's also fun being in another group because it's with different people. Even though Xavier and me are usually the only ones on nowadays, we usually have to have guests. But even still, it's fun to do playthroughs as a group, you know? Like, I don't enjoy post commentary with myself, because I don't feel like I work very well that way, if that makes sense. I feel I am better with live commentary because it's easier for me to talk about the game that way. I don't know. When I'm talking with a group, it's easier for us to like get a conversation rolling around and like going back and forth with each other, and it's easier that way for me. But with live commentary, I feel that's better for me as like a solo LP. I don't know, it's just a personal taste of mine. I've never liked post commentary by myself, and that's why I only do that stuff with like group channels with Seaspray and 5th Gen now. And it's just fun really to do it as a group, because now we have as Nick called them, the scrubby adventures of Mario Kart 8 or whatever it was, which is funny. And also me and Xavier, or Super Nintendo Game Boy, whatever way you want to refer to him as, it doesn't matter. We are writing a My Little Pony and Super Smash Bros. Crossover. Yes, and now, before you say, oh no, that's so weird, or blah, or whatever, yeah, I don't know how to explain this, but essentially, me and Xavier one day, just like, we're just messing around, like putting Palutena and Pit in certain situations and making like a little story out of it, and just messing around. And then I randomly had the idea to I randomly had the idea to make this an actual story to be uploaded online. So I basically suggested to add in like ponies into the mix, essentially, and basically we went through there, talked about what website we should put it on, and we ultimately ended up putting it on FinFiction, and we ended up calling it My Little Smash Brothers Clashing Worlds, which, given the story of the story, I can't speak. Given the plot of it, it makes sense why it would be named that, and again what is wrong with me? Because I write review scripts in college, I usually write. Well, here's how the process goes with the story. Xavier usually writes Xavier writes the script, and then I put it in the fan fiction document, like put all that stuff, like make a new chapter, put all the stuff in there, and like edit it, and put in things to make it more like fleshed out and more like a complete story, I guess. And sometimes I add things in it, like sometimes I like to put in things that Xavier didn't originally put in the script. So I like to have some fun with that, because it gives me more freedom to try. It like gives you the feeling that I'm actually having fun writing it, because it's more fun to like have more freedom. Like, okay, all this stuff is happening, but I'm just gonna randomly add this in because it makes it more entertaining. Like, I'm not gonna have some stupid. It's not like I have some stupid thing that's completely irrelevant come in. I still keep it as relevant as possible, but I just like add in some extra parts just to make it more fun to read, because then the viewers will have more fun reading it, and they can tell that I'm actually have fun writing it in the first place. And yeah, that takes up quite a bit of time too. We originally planned episodes. No, not episodes. This is not a TV show. We usually plan chapters to release every Monday and Friday, but that completely bombed because, well, given since I have like LPs, other playthroughs on other channels like 5th Gen and all that, and with editing reviews, and what else? Well, yeah, I have LPs, reviews, other playthroughs on other channels, and just stuff like that, really. And that takes up a bit of quite a decent amount of my time, and writing the story that takes up quite a bit of time as well. Like, editing up a full chapter takes around 2 hours for me. Like, I have to make sure everything's sorted properly. Like, there's no, like, I sort out spelling errors for, well, if either of us made any spelling errors, and yeah, again, I add in some stuff, make some of it more, edit it so it's more complete, and it looks like an actual story, because the script is like, it starts in transcript, and then I edit it so, like, whenever someone talks, it's quotation marks, and then I have like a narrator, which is essentially me, but you know, and yeah, that's how things go. How things go with the process of making a chapter, and that takes up quite a bit of time, like 2, maybe even 3 hours, depending on how long the chapter is. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it is fun making it, but it's also pretty time consuming, and I don't think we're gonna be on like a strict schedule, because whereas, well, they're gonna be uploaded on Mondays or Fridays, but they're not gonna be uploaded twice a week, because that just kind of kills us. We don't even have that much material for the story up to edit right now. Right now, I have 1 chapter ready to edit around, and after that, we need to think of where we want the story to go next, and then we go and then usually at that point Xavier writes the script, and then the process continues, and I edit it in fan fiction, and then stuff like that. It kind of just loops around whenever we can think of what to do next in the story, we start writing it usually straight away, which is a good idea for us because we usually well, it's better to do it straight when you have the idea in your head. Otherwise you might forget it later. So you might as well put it down while you have it in your head, you know. As for other stuff, I'm not... Well, this is not finalized right now, but me and one of my friends are planning on making a plushie series. Kind of like what you see on like someone like Super Mario Logan. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do it. Again, it's not finalized. We're still not sure how it's going to work and stuff like that. We're still kind of thinking up stories and plots and what exactly we can do with it. So at the moment, it's really up in the air. If you guys have any suggestions of what you think we could do, then please let me know because it'll be really appreciated. And again, it's not finalized. We're still thinking up stuff. So yeah. Anything else? I'm not particularly sure. I guess in terms of Seaspring comms, we just finished. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga has just finished, and the next playthrough is supposed to be Sonic CD. We're still not sure when that's gonna start because, well, I can't record Steam games or my PC in general anymore. For some reason, the screen capture software is crapping out on me, and it doesn't record sound. So, the only option I have is to go on the PlayStation Store on the PS3 and download Sonic CD from there. But the thing is, I can't do that until I get my internet sorted. And I don't really want to go back to the Gems Collection version, which I can physically do that, but I kind of don't want to downgrade back to it because the remake is a lot better now. Well, it always was, but the remake is a lot better than the original or the Gems Collection version or whatever. So I kind of want to record that version, and I'm most likely going to record using the US soundtrack, American soundtrack, if you will, because everyone and their grandma records the game using the Japanese soundtrack now. So I kind of feel it would be nice to like change it up a little bit. And originally Nick was going to record it, and well, he essentially said that he doesn't really remember the game too well, so I was like, okay, I guess I can take Nick's place in recording the game, which I'm kind of in a dead end right now because I can't buy the game at the moment, which means I can't record the game. So yeah, we're still not sure how Sonic CD is going to work yet. I mean, Nick said he'll look at playthroughs and try to, look through the game again and stuff like that. So, we're still not sure who's going to record the game, but well, from what I know for sure, it's either going to be me or Nick. So yeah. I don't know if there's any other stuff I need to talk about. Talked about reviews, talked about yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to go over. Oh yeah, I think I should ask you guys this now. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric comes out November 11th. Now, I have a question for you guys. Do you think I should not review. Do you think I should do a let's play of the game? Let me say this again. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is coming out in November 11th, and I should be getting it for my birthday on the 19th. Now, my question for you all: do you think I should do a blind LP of the game after 06? Or do you think I should play through it myself first, and then do an LP of it? Let me know in the comments below, because this is something I've been thinking about for a while, quite a while now, and I kind of just want to do what you guys think, do what you guys want, because either way I really don't mind. So again, in the comments down below, tell me if you think I should do a blind LP of the game after 06, or do a LP of the game after I play through it myself. Yeah, just let me know in the comments, and like, I guess I'll tally them up. Like the most comments that say do it blind, if most comments say do it blind, I'll do it blind. If most do say do it after I play it myself, I'll do just that. So I have nothing really much else to. I don't have much else to. Oh yeah, when Smash Bros. Wii U comes out, expect a ton of coverage. Like, I'm going to be doing classic mode, all-star mode. I'm going to be going through all of the event matches. I'm going to be recording a whole ton of Smash Brothers fights with my friend Callum, or as you probably know him as by now, Apprentice of Games, and a whole bunch of other stuff that the game features that we probably don't know about yet. There's so much stuff in that game, it's going to be crazy, and just there's going to be so much Smash coverage from me by the time the game comes out. So so December 5th, or whenever the European release is, expect tons of stuff Smash Bros. Related. It's going to be crazy, and I can't wait. But yeah, that's pretty much all I needed to say. I've been rambling for almost 30 minutes now, so I think I should wrap this up. So, hope you guys enjoyed this update video. I have a bunch of Subspace to upload. Yeah, literally, I recorded almost 2 hours of footage today, and I have that to edit, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. But anyways, I've been Super Mario Sonic Lover, and I will see you guys next time. So, peace out and have a nice day.